Welcome, everyone, to Dwight L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Today, an in-state clash between two teams from the state of Ohio, and here, football is important, and beating an in-state rival carries a little more weight. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Bowling Green's offense will come out first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not. You. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Falcons are in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Falcons have their offense in high gear.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So Ohio State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Takes the handoff. It's Grove. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Keeps it himself and gets the first. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Grove. At the 40, there he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
No, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Still looking, on the move. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Grove. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Turning it up. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1 line. What a run there. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Let's go! Let's go! Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Pulls it in at the 25. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. It's caught. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Makes the catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 4 over Texas.
Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Complete to start this drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Grove. Oh, what a move. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. On the ground, it's Grove. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow. 2nd
down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Upshaw. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They kick it away on 4th down. Catch is made at the 15. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Got the quick completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Grove. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. He's got him. Pushed down for the tackle. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Buys a little extra time. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. The receiver on the jet sweep. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Falcons will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Rowe. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires left. That's caught. It's Clay. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this defense really bowing up their neck. This part of the field, don't let them run the ball on first down. Don't let them be physical. Nice job. 2nd down, ready for the pass. Rush the quarterback, get the sack. This defense is dialed in the red zone.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe. can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to SMU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They want to run it left here. Oh, he dropped it! Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Crow. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. They're working that left side. After the filthy move, he's got room. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Bowling Green, 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get 1st downs and hopefully move the football.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Falcons will send out the punt unit. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Using his legs, it's Grove. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Turning and firing back to the right, that's risky. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything, there is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throws to the back. Makes a grab past the marker. Busts through behind his pad. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it go to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40, at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 7 over Texas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
And the Falcons will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to be... time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. The 20. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Bowling Green, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from and try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when you drag.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
And his throw is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Makes the grab on the big throw. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash.
He hurls one deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Punts it out of the air. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Going for 6. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game open.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.